Our Child Life Zone is a state-of-the-art area in our hospital for children and families to utilize. It has amazing resources that the families can use. It helps promote development cognitively, physically. This is a space that we can really extend what we already do and have the resources to make it even better. My name is Jessica Clayton, and I am the Child Life Coordinator here at the Children's Hospital of San Antonio. I think one of the most impactful things to see here in the zone is that once a patient gets into this space and sees the excitement, sees the amazing things that they get to experience, their face lights up. A lot of times parents will find so much relief in seeing their child's face change when they walk in the door. It includes the recording studio space that has a green screen, has virtual reality goggles, 3D game system, and even a CCTV broadcasting site, which stands for closed circuit television, to where we can share content to the televisions that are at the patient's bedsides throughout the hospital. We have 3 telepresence robots. Those help us to connect to the patients upstairs that are on isolation or contact precautions that can't physically come down to the zone space at that time. The patient gets to control the robot from the comfort of their bed and drive it around this space and see and hear everything that's going on down here and not feel like they're missing out, but be able to interact and engage and have that control of driving to the different areas that they want to experience. Our selfie station, our entertainment pod, where it kind of is similar to a photo booth that they can come to us and get a token and have their very own photo printed out. It's very much a space that multiple disciplines can utilize. We can partner with music therapy, with physical therapy, speech. This creates a space for us to be able to collaborate.
I'm so excited that we have this new space to share with our patients, to give them a space that is outside of the 4 walls of their room. So a new space that they can self-express in. Our green screen feature lets them choose their music, their background, their dance moves, if they want to be wearing an outfit or an accessory, and then also gives them something tangible that they can take home with them and have as a memory.
For years, we have been wanting a sensory room for our rehab patients. With the sensory room, we can bring them down here and they can interact with a lot of games and actually work on their gross and fine motor movements, and actually just helps in the recovery program when they are here on our rehab unit.
The sensory gym also encompasses an ever-bright wall, which is kind of like a light bright, but it extends the entire wall and has dials to where the patients can engage with them and create their own lighted designs.
The interactive game wall is one of the best areas here in the zone, especially for our patients that are standing or in wheelchairs, because what they can do is go up to the wall itself. There's 30 interactive games. They can actually work on their reaching, they can work on their standing, they can also work on eye-hand coordination. Again, it's an endurance activity, and that will actually help them in their recovery.
We also have a 3D printer in the space where we can utilize it to help patients establish a creative outlet. They can create their own 3D mold of a character and then print that out for a keepsake that the family can take home with them. At the front of the Child Life Zone, we also have a little landing pad for Marcus, our facility dog. So if he is accompanying a patient down to this space, he has a place to lay down and take a rest for a moment. We want to thank everyone that made the Child Life Zone possible, Teammates for Kids Foundation, as well as everyone else that assisted. As a nonprofit hospital, we are so thankful for organizations that come alongside us in order to support our patients and families. By them pouring into this space, they are leaving a legacy for generations to come. So many patients are going to come through these doors, so we just want to send a heartfelt thank you for their resources, their time, and their effort that they put into making this space possible. Being in the hospital is not always the most fun experience. They're being intimidated with a lot of new words, new faces, new devices, but this space creates such an element of familiarity for them. Parents find so much joy in seeing their kid act like themselves again, despite being here in the hospital.